Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
7 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Straight ahead, ETN. Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Screenplay, here's ETN. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Mahomes now to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
That's the score. Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. There he goes, right side. One man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now quickly here to Worthy. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Now Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Ready?
On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On play action, Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
50, green. Ready.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
And it's 3rd down.
Panther football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready?
Here's Young from the shotgun.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Saints got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down. Young will set to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit. And he ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Young. Flush to his right.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on fourth down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on fourth down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll come out in the pistol.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Hubbard will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Ready.
On second and goal, here's the option.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping it air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Chiefs had 6 and 9 to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 25 yards that time.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
40.
Young now. He'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now ETN to start the drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm. But this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Now here's Mahomes. That is caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Their own 31-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. This is caught by McMillan. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Let's go. Yellow. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young.
he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that could have been and probably should have been a third interception of this first half. He's got to figure out something because you cannot give the ball away like he's done and have any chance to win this game.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22.
Fourth down, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
Set, go. 60 red. 60 red.
Young.
He's going to air one out.
Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Young now from the 50. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers. to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 5.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And out of bounds right around the 20. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Ready.
Here's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done.
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. Young will hold on to it.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start on the ground. Etienne knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
It's a fumble. And the defense says they have it. They do. 1 play into the ball game, an early turnover.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
White. Ready.
Young now after the fumble recovery.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now it's the backup Darnold.
Got a man. That's Leggett.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
A gain of 12. And the Panther first down.
Off of play action, Darnold. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Faking the give, Darnold.
Back to Elliott, and he's got him again.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he's able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Play action. It's Darnold. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 11.
is Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That one complete to Elliott. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. A play fake, and it's Darnold. This one complete. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. To throw is Darnold. Touchdown, Panthers. Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
They'll run with ETN.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Back to throw, Darnold. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Dana able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Darnold. They'll find McMillan here.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
For our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Now here's Mahomes. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The rookie quarterback making plays out of the pocket, and he picks up a new set of downs for his guys. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
70,
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd down and 6 now.
19,
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Point after here coming up. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Elliott. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, well, you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The pass on the fake punt. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
he's got a man complete. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Panthers, they avoid that 10th loss and move to 7-9 on the year. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see about me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the